Okay, so this is a Napoleon Vector 50 with dynamic heat control. It's set up as a see-through unit, and it's not yet sheetrock, but it's been framed. So you can see the framing goes up to the top, and then there's a gap up here at the top to let the heat out. The way this works is, you see these little, this right here is where all your heat's gonna come out. It's gonna rise inside this cavity. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out here. One of the things we need to pay attention to when doing this, though, is we need to make sure we're covering back inside here with sheetrock so that when we stand back, we don't see that raw wood. And then we also are going to want to paint this pipe black so that it doesn't stand out, because it is going to be open. This customer put these two 2x4s in here. They actually need to come out, and that material right there is a fire stop. It's a flat piece of sheet metal that is supposed to actually go around that pipe to keep the heat out from going up there. So they need to remove those two 2x4s and put that fire stop back. It got damaged when they removed it. But other than that, they've done a pretty good job here. So that's the fire stop. So when you take that sheetrock up there, though, after we get those 2x4s out and we put that fire stop back in, you want to paint this all black, and then paint the fire stop black, and then run sheetrock inside here right up to about 1 inch around the pipe, so that it's just black in here, black, and then it comes to sheetrock, so that it's nice looking from here. That's the goal, is to make sure it looks nice when you look up in here. I want that to be as clean as possible. And sometimes we forget to tell folks that we don't want to see that. So we want to make sure that they finish inside here. Your sheetrock will come up the edge and finish right along this edge. And then you'll want to wrap that sheetrock edge with some of that steel corner board that the sheetrockers use around the corners of openings. So it's got a steel corner piece. It'll go all the way around like that. This will come in, so actually you won't have a corner here. So just run right in. Sheetrock will stop here, and you'll do a little edge around there so it cleans up nice. That sheetrock over here as well, inside here, so it looks nice. And then when they texture and paint, spray all that in there as well. But make that black first. High temperature paint from the hardware store will do it. Other things about this one is making sure that you have a junction box wired for this, for the battery backup. Right here, the customer did it. This blue junction box. This is your wiring for your battery backup. It all fits right in here, and that way if you lose your remote control, you can activate the fireplace from this spot, and power goes out. You can open it up and put batteries in here to light the fireplace. The finish material on your fireplace, if you use a dynamic heat control, you can actually use anything you want, and you can bring it right up to this edge. There's a lip right here that you can see, and you'll just finish right up to this edge. This cardboard here is just protecting the safety barrier screen. It's a really fine screen, so it's really hard to see. It's very nice. So that's the Napoleon 50 see-through dynamic heat control with a heat escape at the top on both sides of this unit. Typically you'll have a single-sided unit, in which case you'll just have that opening on one side, or you might have that same opening go all the way around the edge on all 3 sides. And then you can minimize that gap. If you take it all the way out around on 3 sides, you can minimize it, I think, down to 1.5 inches, and really make it small. And you just run your finished material right up to that edge so that it just disappears. And then all your heat from the fireplace comes up inside the wall and releases up high instead of coming out here and baking your television. You will still get nice heat and warmth glowing off the glass here, but essentially there's a gap back in here, and the heat just goes up from inside and out.